Caitlin and welcome to another video. In this video, I'm going to be showing you how to make a creamy pesto pasta bake with sun-dried tomatoes, portobello mushrooms, and avocado. This recipe is gluten-free, oil-free, and nut-free, but you still gotta pay for the ingredients though. Bad jokes. Anyways, this recipe is also a collaboration with my friends Jasmine and Chris from Sweet Simple Vegan. Every month, both of us are teaming up to offer you guys fun recipes, and each of them is going to have a creative twist. So last month, we both made Mexican-inspired pizzas, and this month we're doing pasta. So Jasmine and Chris teamed up to make a ravioli stuffed vegan lasagna. And again, it looks absolutely beautiful. I mean, can we just take a moment to appreciate this glory? I wish Jasmine and I could like virtually share each other's recipes because hers always look so good. So after you finish watching this recipe video right here, be sure to head over to their channel to watch their recipe video. And don't forget to vote in the poll in the top corner of your screen right here on which recipe you guys want us to make next. Alright, enough chit chat, let's get to cooking. So I'm going to be using Banza pasta for this recipe, which is a gluten-free pasta made from chickpeas. I'm actually doing a giveaway with them on my blog. So if you guys live in the United States and want to win a free case, which is 6 boxes of Banza, click the link in the description of this video. But for this recipe, we're also going to need some fresh basil, the juice and zest of 1 lemon, half of an avocado, a cup of diced russet potato, some plant-based milk, 8 ounces of baby bella mushrooms, some garlic, some sun-dried tomatoes. I found oil-free ones at Trader Joe's, some nutritional yeast, some hemp seeds, and finally some salt and pepper. So the first thing that we're going to do is boil our potatoes. So you're just going to pour some water into a pot, bring that to a boil, and then add your potatoes. Pretty self-explanatory. You're going to boil these for about 10 minutes until they're soft and tender. In the meantime, in a food processor, you're going to add 2 cups of chopped basil leaves, hopefully a little bit neater than I am doing right here. But you're also going to add 2 cloves of garlic, some plant-based milk, and the lemon juice and the lemon zest. Then you're going to cover this up and blend it all together until it forms a nice creamy consistency. Then after that, you're going to add in your half of a fresh avocado with the nutritional yeast and your boiled potatoes. And then just blend this all up again, and when it's finished, it should be this thick, tangy, delicious, creamy sauce. Look at that. So beautiful. Then at this point, I seasoned it with some black pepper and salt to taste, and I just blended it a little bit to mix everything together. So you're going to set this aside temporarily, and then in the same pot, you can fill it up again, bring it to a boil, and then add your pasta. I'm using the Banza penne pasta, and just cook that according to package instructions. And in a separate pan, you're going to add a little bit of water, and then add your mushrooms to the pan. You're going to cook these over medium heat, and mushrooms usually have a lot of water in them, so you shouldn't have to add too much extra water to the pan, but if they start to stick, you totally can. Then at this point, we're going to add our sun-dried tomatoes. Like I said before, I found these at Trader Joe's. They're oil-free, and I thought they were cut into nice bite-sized pieces as well. So I really like that. So if you live near one, I would totally suggest getting them from there. So you're just going to add these to the pan, and then the moisture from the mushrooms is going to help rehydrate the sun-dried tomatoes. So once everything is all nice and cooked down, you're going to add your pesto sauce to the pan. And then spread that all together with your veggies and add your cooked pasta once you drain it. Then you're just going to mix everything together until it's evenly distributed, and here is the epic close-up shot. You could eat this right here if you're feeling lazy or just uninspired, or you can put it into a pan, and then you're going to mix 1 tablespoon of nutritional yeast with a tablespoon of hemp seeds, and this makes a sort of breadcrumb coating and adds some extra crunch and flavor. So you're just going to sprinkle that on top of your pasta, and then bake this in the oven for 350 degrees for 10 minutes. Once it's done, it should look something like this. And at this point, you can garnish it with some freshly chopped basil, and I had a few extra sun-dried tomatoes, so I decided to add those as well. But this is the final product. I would suggest serving it warm and eating it immediately because it will be most delicious then. This recipe is Super simple to make. I hope you guys try it out. Just a reminder again, it's linked on my blog and the link will be in the description of this video. And that is it for this recipe. Obviously, if you don't have access to portobello mushrooms or sun-dried tomatoes, feel free to substitute with any other vegetable of your choice. I think some zucchini, maybe some spinach, cherry tomatoes instead, they would all be amazing. I mean, you really can't go wrong with vegetables, so feel free to experiment as well. And you could also just use the pesto sauce as a sauce, so you don't have to bake the pasta either. Again, don't forget to check out Jasmine and Chris's epic recipe video, and don't forget to enter my giveaway with Banza if you live in the US. I will have the links for everything in the description of this YouTube video, including the recipe post for this recipe, so be sure to check that out. Alright guys, thank you all so much for watching, I really appreciate it, and I will see you in the next video. Bye!